Alright, I generally thought Hades 2 was just gonna be more of Hades with a different character. You know, same combat, same feeling, same chaos. But after finishing Hades 1 and jumping straight into Hades 2, nah, this game feels way different than I expected. Not bad different, just weirdly different somehow. Like in Hades 1, I felt cracked all the time. Even when I had no idea what I was doing, the game made me feel fast and aggressive. You dash into a room, spam attacks, panic, somehow survive with 3 HP, and suddenly you feel like a god. Hades 2 slowed me down immediately, and at first, I honestly didn't know if I liked it. In Hades 1, the combat feels like controlled panic. Everything is fast, the enemies are fast, you are fast. Half the time I wasn't even thinking. I was just moving on instinct and hoping the belt carried me hard enough to survive the next room. And somehow that made the game insanely addicting. Every run felt chaotic in a good way. Even when I died, I instantly wanted another one. And then I started Hades 2, and the first thing I noticed was, why do I suddenly need a university degree to fight every single enemy? Because now I have mana, omega attacks, charge attacks, spell circles, colors, ingredients, alchemy. Bro, I just came here to hit things. And the combat feels heavier too. Less button mashing and more timing. You cannot really play it exactly like Hades 1, or the game punishes you instantly. The funny part is, I actually struggled more at the start of Hades 2, even though the enemies didn't feel harder. I kept trying to play like Zagreus, dash in, spam, escape with pure fear and adrenaline, but Melinoy doesn't really play like that. She feels more methodical somehow, like the game wants you to actually think before running directly into 17 enemies like an absolute idiot. And once I started slowing down a little bit, the game suddenly clicked. The builds in Hades 2 felt really creative. Some runs make you feel like a witch dropping nukes on the floor. Other ones make you feel completely useless and unemployed, which honestly feels very true to the roguelike experience. The atmosphere is different too. Like, Hades 1 feels rebellious, fast, loud, aggressive. Hades 2 feels darker, more magical, and more serious. Even the environments feel less fight your way out, quote unquote, and more you are entering places you probably should not be entering. And honestly, I kinda started digging that a little bit. But I still think Hades 1 has something special about it. There's this simplicity to it. You pick a weapon, you get stronger, you pray the game doesn't ruin your life. Done. Meanwhile, Hades 2 sometimes makes me stare at upgrades like I'm reading tax documents. Not gonna lie, so far, I don't think one game completely destroys the other. They just feel different. Hades 1 makes me feel like an unstoppable psychopath with infinite confidence. Hades 2, however, makes me feel like a fantasy wizard trying very hard not to embarrass himself. And honestly, I'm excited to see how insane this game gets later on because people keep telling me I've barely seen anything yet. So yeah, after finishing Hades 1 and starting Hades 2 immediately after, I think the biggest difference is this. Hades 1 wants you to survive chaos, Hades 2 wants you to control it. And I have a feeling this game is about to humble me very soon.